In May of 2020, my mom, Tracie, began to notice a strange phenomenon in her speech. Words flowed seamlessly in her head, but her lips and tongue couldn't quite keep up the way they used to. Her phrases were on an involuntary 1-second delay. Simultaneously, her worries were busy being occupied by the potential of sudden fever, finding KN95s, and maintaining social distance. My mom was anxiously awaiting a return to her post-pandemic life. Her and my dad had just adopted their former foster dog, Brady. My mom had begun to renovate her family's home in a dilapidated but growing small town, living out her HGTV dreams. And soon she would have consultants and contractors in the ground floor of that building, planning out her first business venture at 60 years old, a restaurant. Given the new chapter of life she was proudly embarking on, it was easy for us to take little concern when the gaps in speech became delays, then pauses, and then slurs. Soon, though, she would slip and fall, what felt like all the time. In our backyard going up the pavers, walking Brady around the block, in Cincinnati leaving a restaurant. But it wasn't until the summer of 2022, 2 years after the first lagging utterance haunted my mom, where mobility was very obviously impacted. My dad held her hand as she struggled to walk up nearly 4 steps. She could not migrate freely around the house and the backyard without making a concerted effort. And after doctors assured her countless times that they doubt it is ALS, she was diagnosed October of 2022, and everything came to a sharply permanent and screeching halt. What follows is pure, thick, cold despair. Staying interested or happy feels like a pointless pursuit, and reminders of how life can't be are almost everywhere. My mother had distinct plans of adventure and greatness for the rest of her life. She had a dog she wanted to walk with, a best friend she wanted to travel with, kids she wanted to live life with, a husband she wanted to grow old with. ALS shows no mercy and takes too many prisoners. But despite the terror that we all endure from this nightmare disease, I am grateful for this community, and I am proud to be amongst these fighters in our ever-long battle against ALS. I stand here and walk because my mother's story is just a single drop in a sea of shared devastation, one that everybody here has to constantly fight to keep their heads above water.
And so, what ALS does not take from us, we give to those who still suffer, as we owe it to our loved ones to find a future without this disease. Thank you. I love you, Mom.
It is so wonderful to see everybody this morning. It is really exciting to see all of the returning teams and all of the familiar faces. But I also want to give a special warm New York City welcome to all of our new teams that are joining us for the very first time. Team Tracie is here today. We're walking in honor of Tracie, who was diagnosed with ALS in the fall of 2022. This is Team Tracie's first year participating in the New York City Walk, and as of this morning, they have raised more than $15,000.